I met him on a mild autumn morning, when the sun was tender and the wind still kind. We were classmates, sitting a few rows apart, close enough for me to hear his laughter and sometimes to accidentally meet his gaze when he turned around to talk to a friend. I don't remember when it started. Maybe it was the day he helped me gather the papers I dropped in the hallway, or the way he said, "Be careful," with that soft voice I can still recall. It came so quietly, that feeling, gentle yet persistent, growing like a secret garden inside my heart. I began to choose a seat where I could see him clearly. I woke up earlier just to arrive at the same time he did. I noticed little things, the way he brushed his hair when he was nervous, the way he smiled when he talked. And I knew I was in love, a love I didn't dare to say out loud. At night, I'd unlock my phone just to see him online, and then lock it again, as if knowing he was out there somewhere in the same world was already enough. I'd write messages and delete them again and again. "What are you doing? Did you eat yet?" Simple words, yet I could never send them. Because I was afraid that once I spoke, the fragile illusion between us would break, and I'd lose even the small part of him that I had. After all, how can you lose someone who was never yours? One day, he told me he liked someone. His voice was soft, almost careless, but to me it felt like the weight of the world. I smiled, pretended to be happy for him. I said, "She's lucky. Anyone would fall for a guy like you." And when he turned away, my smile fell. I knew then I had already lost. Not to her, but to myself. Because I never had the courage to say, "It's you. You're the one I like." After that, I still saw him, still laughed, still talked, still pretended nothing had changed. But I began to avoid his eyes. I began to decline his invitations, pretending to be busy. Because the closer I was, the weaker I became. And I knew, deep down, his heart was never mine to begin with. Time went on. We graduated. He left the city. I stayed. We still texted sometimes. Birthdays, holidays, little updates about life. Each time his name lit up my screen, my heart trembled. But after reading his messages, I felt only emptiness. Because I knew, to him, I was just a friend who once shared a piece of youth with him. I tried to forget him. I tried to love someone else. But no matter how hard I tried, no one made my heart race like he did. People say time heals everything. But for those who love in silence, time doesn't heal. It just teaches you how to hide the pain better. Some nights, I still dream of him. He's there, the same smile, the same voice. But in those dreams, I'm brave enough to walk up to him and say, "I like you." Then I wake up and realize it's just me, alone with the echo of words I never said. When he told me he was getting married, I simply replied, "Congratulations." 3 small words, but it took me all afternoon to write them. He sent me a photo, him and his bride, both smiling. He looked happy, genuinely happy. I smiled too. And then I cried. I don't know if I was crying because he didn't choose me or because I never gave him the chance to. Now, years later, I still wonder, if I had been braver back then, would things have turned out differently? But maybe the answer doesn't matter anymore. Because even if he never knew, that love was real. It made me better. It made me softer. It taught me that loving someone doesn't always mean having them. Some people only walk with you for a little while, but they leave footprints you'll never erase. Thank you for being the part of my youth I can never forget.